Today I'm going to show you how to build a more detailed version of the hand from our mechanical arm video. I'm going to start with a wooden artist's hand. This is already articulated with wooden joints along the fingers and at the wrist. I'm now going to drill holes on either side of all the joints and attach eyelets. I'm now going to stretch springs between each of the eyelets across each of the joints. I've attached springs between all of the eyelets across each joint. I've got some fine brass chain. I'm going to thread this through all of the springs and then hold it at the end of the fingertip with a nail. I've added springs at the ends of each of the chains and held these in place with a tack. This will allow me to move the fingers still. If you don't use a piece of elastic or a piece of spring at this point, your fingers won't move. I've drilled a hole in the end of the index finger. I'm going to simply glue a small piece of plastic pipe into the end of this to act as a miniature gun barrel. I've drawn some pencil marks on the palm side of the hand. I'm now going to use a wood burning torch to create small channels following these pencil marks. If you don't have a wood burning torch available, you could choose to simply paint along these lines instead. I've burned some channels in the hand using a wood burning kit. I'm now going to run some copper wire along these. I've glued some thin pieces of stiff copper wire along the burnt channels. I've screwed a copper plate and a brass strap around the wrist and added a few tacks just for decoration. And here's the completed piece. Here's a quick demonstration of stop motion animation using the mechanical hand.